Today we are building some breakout bots for the Bitcoin or crypto bull run in general. So I'm not claiming that it's here or it's going to stay like this forever, but there are multiple regimes in each market. Jim Simon said there's 8 regimes in each market. So let's go ahead and build a breakout bot for a regime, assuming that it's going upwards. I'm not calling that this is going upwards. I'm just building for a regime. And if we have a bot for each and every regime, then we can have machine learning decide when to run each bot. Today, we're going to be building breakout bots, and those would be typically good for trending bull market regimes. In my opinion, okay, you can see trend following strategies for a bull market, bear market, range bound market, high volatility market, low volatility market, economic boom, economic recession, and crisis market. Okay, I'm just going to note all of these down because every single day I build new stuff. And my name is Moondev. I believe code's a great equalizer. That's why I share all this information here on stream for free. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for here my strat, not your strat. Sorry, you got to build your own strat, dude. Okay, so I'm thinking like, okay, let's look at the daily breakout or daily resistance. So just something baby resistance. Look at the daily resistance and then watch the 1 hour breakouts. On close of a 1 hour breakout, place orders between the resistance and the breakout point. Just gonna do a little baby to get started. Make sure everything's connected. We're all good live. Okay, and then we're gonna look at resistance. Okay, and then we're gonna put the ATR as the stop loss. Okay, let's do that. Let's see that. Let's see if it works. And I could probably just build a back test right now. So what I'm gonna do here is I need to go ahead and grab my Visual Studio Code. So if you don't know how to code, just learn, bro. I'm sorry, just learn. So we got this data file here, or not data file, but this Visual Studio Code that has a bunch of the good stuff here for Hyperliquid. It's an exchange I'm going to be using here today. So honestly, the stream might be a little shaky, but we'll see. I got to get a don't share config up in here. As you can see, doesn't have mine right now. So I'm going to say don't share config here .py, and then I'm going to make a secret. This is going to be my literal private key. So be careful with this one. I'm going to make it like this. It's going to be my private key on Hyperliquid. I got to get my private key. So it is what it is. I got to get it. Okay, so let me go get my private key. This is how it's set up though. If you are wondering, don't share config, private key. I'm going to say secret equals secret to make it so I don't show my key. Okay, that's all. It's secret equals secret. That's all. Okay, you know what it is now. Okay, perfect. So this is a market maker, but market maker has all of my functions, so that's all I need. So I just need to jump on over to Hyperliquid here and get on to get my key, essentially. Okay, sweet. I got it. Well, not yet, but I need to put it in here. So I'm going to take this off screen real quick just so I don't share my key. Don't share your key with anybody, dude. Not even me. Even if I ask you in the DMs or anything like that, it's not me, B. It's not me. It's never me. All right? Just be careful out there. I hate seeing people get wrecked. The way I automate my trading is this. This took me a really long time to figure it out because when I first got into automated trading, I wanted to go build bots immediately. So I went to I. Now, if you know a process, if you just jump to the third point, you're going to get wrecked. Okay, so I got wrecked. All right, cool. When I first started building bots, I jumped right to building bots. That's not how you do it. That's not the good way to do it. You got to research strategy, spend your time in the R and the B, RBI system. It took me 3.5 years to really dial in and make sure I have something I can just really follow every single day. So I'm glad to share it here with you. Instead of trying to build a bot immediately, take a breath. Markets are never going to go anywhere. You're not too late. You're here at the perfect time. Okay, now that you know that, take a breath. And we're going to stick with the R and the B for most of the time. Most of the time in algo trading, it's R and B. It's researching, it's studying, it's finding new alpha, and then seeing if that alpha is actually alpha. You research strategies by reading papers on Google Scholar. You research strategies by watching videos, reading books. There's so many books on trading out there, and there's nothing new in trading. It's all there. It's all out in the open for you. It's all there. It's all in the world. You can't copy somebody's strategy, but you can learn from other people and their strategies and piece it in with your strategy and come up with your own edge. The process of automating your trading is research strategies, then backtest. So I just kind of researched the strategy. I've been, wanting to build this simple backtest here for a while, and we'll see if it works. And then if it works, then we can build a scanner, all that. Okay, that's the process to automate your trading. So this is the simple strat just to show you how this process works. And what's great about this process is if it doesn't work, then we never go to that part. We never go to implementing the bots, and that's fine. So this is the daily data. This is the hourly data. We're making params here. ATR period. Okay. Self ATR. Daily resistance is self.resistance. But what does the resistance be? Self.resist. ATR. Okay. Self data.resist. Does it have resistance in there already? Bro, I'm a genius, dude. I'm a genius. Look at this. I put that into the data already. I'm a genius, dog. Let's see if we can get it going. I know it's a little harder to do it with multiple data sources. It's a tricky part, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So you can see here, it brings in the hourly data and the daily data. Okay, timestamp, date, perfect. It appears resist column may not have been correctly loaded or accessed in the script. Let's ensure that the data is properly loaded and columns are correctly referenced. Here's the revised script with added checks to handle potential issues and ensure the data is properly processed. Okay. Since we cannot merge the data directly due to different timeframes, we need to ensure we use the daily data within the hourly strategy correctly. The strategy will use the daily resistance levels dynamically during the backtest without merging the data. Here's how to approach the backtesting.py. Okay, great. So it looks like we got a little bit further. Open, high, low, close. Resistance, pandas data frame. It's open, high, low, close volume. Data must be pandas with open, high, low, close volume. Okay, so it got closer here. I just need to change I need to lowercase them, I believe. Lowercase the columns because they're lowercase on mine. So I need to specify here that they're lowercase. So you can see open, high, low, rename. Gotta name it to the format that they want. I don't make the rules, they do. This is exactly what I want to see. I want to see all the trades perfect. Okay. Well, there's only one trade, but that's the problem. The ATR, maybe that's it. Maybe the ATR is based off the wrong thing. Yeah, that could be it. Okay, let's go ahead and see here. Let's give it all the trades and stuff. Okay. Well, that's not all of them, but you can see the daily resistance is 4.5. Ah, okay. That's because I see what happened. Also here is the full DF for daily. So you can see all the resistance points. Okay, let's go ahead and try to give it all that data. I know it's going to be a F ton, but let's see what happens, It's not going to be that much. So let's go ahead and see here. The debug output indicates that the daily resistance level remains the same throughout the period under consideration 4.59, and the hourly close price never exceeds this resistance level, which is why no trades are being placed. Yeah. Let's add more debug statements here. Okay. Here's an updated script with additional debug and verification. What are we debugging? Let's add more debug statements to confirm when the strategy detects a breakout and attempts to place an order. Also, let's confirm. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and raw dog this just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead in there and see what the data is looking like, because that might be the wrong approach to this, because there there's those wicks, you know? Remember when I was saying I'm so smart? I'm not. Okay, this is who I was waiting for. This is FS Trent is up in the house. He says, I'm not sure how to do the multi-time frame backtest without using Backtrader. Make sure your candles are forming and not forward filling or wick stale. Due to my data source not having the current forming candles, it only had complete candles. I had to create the forming higher time frame candles using resample after splicing in the lower time frame rows since the cutoff, i.e. if I was working with the 5-minute candles and hourly, it was the past 15 hours. I need to add 3 5-minute candles to the 1 hour. And if the open, high, low, close volume data was based upon the start time, I need to change how resampling worked to create forming candles. Okay, so you weren't able to do this with backtesting.py is what you're saying? You weren't able to get double data sources in? I kind of see your problem. In reality, support and resistance should be only past data. So this being at 4836, see, our data was broken. So let's go fix our data. See, broken data is effed up. Because we got good engineers in here like FS Trent, much better than me, been around much longer than me. And you know, I'm just here learning. I'm here just learning. I'm here along the way. Everything I learn, I put into the boot camp. The boot camp's where I teach you how to automate your trading step by step. I'm not the best in the world, but I've been here for 3.5 years. So if you're new, I'm probably ahead of you, and I can get you up to speed with me at least. And you can attack this industry with me. You can see what everybody else has to say about it. I don't need to sell you on this. This isn't my business. It's just a place because I get the question over and over again. Where do I start? You can start on my YouTube, or if you want me to hold your hand in the boot camp, I can hold your hand in the boot camp to get you up to speed with me. And there's 100% money back guarantee. Always, 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 always. So I'm going to go ahead and fix my data source first, because ChatGPT, okay. Above is my function to turn data into, to process open, high, low, close volume data. But there is an error. It sets all the support and resistance to the same amount, but in reality it should only look at past data in order to pick the support and resistance. So for example, line 100 should only look at line 1 to 100 in order to pick the support and resistance. Line 40 should only look at line 1 through 40 to pick the support and resistance. Line 400 should only look at line 1 through 400 to pick the support and resistance, and so on. You can see the full data and the error below. Please update the above code to fix that. Okay. Let's go ahead and show it the error, because we just have a broken data source, low key, mid key, high key. I usually don't use this data source, but as you know, if you've been here for a while, my other data source went down, not down, but it changed things, and it also doesn't have access to a lot of these tokens. So it is what it is. FS Trent from Twitch says, I think so. That my biggest lesson was to debug, print out the multi-time frame, open, high, low, close, volume closes. So I knew my candles data was that wanted to be. So Sorry, just a little clarification. So do you think that you're not able to do double datas for backtesting.py? I agree it's better than Backtrader, but whatever it takes to get the job done. Let's see, to update your process data to df function so that calculates the support and resistance for each row by only looking at the past data up to that row, you can use rolling. That's exactly what I want, my dog. What was I doing before? I don't know. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go see what your boy was doing, because your boy was tripping. Okay, so Worm says that ChatGPT sent him right to Backtrader, so maybe we'll use Backtrader. That's fine. I want to get the functionality done, and I can do some more of this backtesting on my own time as well. Nice. It's kind of what I'm thinking as well. I don't want to spend too much time on this, Trent. So, that's another way of backtesting, kind of sketcher, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go back to nice funks here and paste in that. Okay. So the default is going to be 20 time periods. So let's see. I might have to change this. I don't think so, because we put a default in there. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and look at that data now. All right, now it's looking good. So it's going to be looking at the 20-day resistance. So what do we do here, though, is the question. Data, okay. Open, high, low, close, snapshot. We could put in time. Doesn't matter what we put in here. Well, it does matter. It absolutely matters. But what do we want to trade this off of? 50 days, 20 days. I'm just going to do 20 days. It's Gucci for how it is now. I put 20 in there. So let's just stick with it. Okay, 1 day. All right, let's go ahead here and get the 1,000 or the 5,000 days, which is not going to be 5,000 days. But you can see now this is working. Look at the resistance and support. Now we got a good data source. So, okay, here we go. Here's the daily, here's the hourly. Back to the backtesting. We fixed the data now. So please give me the backtest to the strategy we were talking about earlier using backtesting.py. Let's see its memory. See how it does. See if it can just pick it up. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go 528 backtest. Okay. She's thinking over there. What time is it? 9:06. Okay, so let's see if what's going on over here. BTC down a little bit here. It's hard to look, but this is how you automate your trading step by step. It's hard to look at the trend when you're looking at the 15 minutes. So for me, at least, I don't trade that like that. So I don't trade by hand, and speeding you up by going 15 minutes is just gonna get you wrecked. Sorry. ETH been trending. Sol, Doge, RBI. Let's see what's going on in the pre-market here. Tesla down bad. Coinbase down bad. Nvidia, the Ponzi of all Ponzis, and Hood, the worst place in the world, but probably one of the best casinos in the world. So I hate it. I'll never use it, but it is what it is, B. They got a casino in your pocket. Okay, let's see what this said here. Sure, let's set up the backtesting using backtesting.py with the updated data. I'll assume that the breakout strategy is based on entering a trade when the price breaks above the resistance level and exiting when it falls below the support level. Nah, B. Dang it. I think that's the best way to do it. We got some big licks coming through here. Some big licks. Here, I'm just going to go back to my backtest and see if that data changed things a little bit, because this actually was set up correctly. Okay, there we go. It's different, but still one trade, it looks like. So something's going on. It literally just bought and hold, bought and held, but it did well. Okay, so it's because I didn't have a take profit on there. So my bad. So it literally bought one breakout. So that's the trading bot for you guys. That's the bot for today. Just buy and hold. The problem is it just bought right here. So this is great. This is great. Let's put like a take profit in there or something. How should we take profit though? It's just literally bought here and held till here. So oh man, funny. It's funny because I was making videos about whiff down here as well. So, you know, I'm not here to promote tokens at all. I never will. Never will. I'm sorry. I won't. But this is a funny strategy that it did that. And that makes sense because I didn't put any sells in there. So cool. Cool, but not that cool because that's not what we're here for. Okay, let's see how this changes the strat because so far this strategy just says to buy and hold. And that's cool, but there's risk involved with that. Also, make this T3 a variable we can change and then add the optimizer to it so we can test between 5 and 30% in 1% intervals. I just want something rough kind of working because I'm building this breakout bot, and when breakout bots, when it's time to run breakout bots, it can get kind of dirty. And the TPs are not a huge thing, but it is a thing for sure. Oh, this should optimize now. I mean, if it works, but we'll see. Okay, you can see, where's the optimizer at? Here it is, optimizer, take profit, equity final. Okay. So wait. It does both? Oh, interesting. I've never set it up like that. Sick. So it's optimizing. Okay, so now this is much more trades. And max drawdown 72%. That's heavy B. So we're in drawdown right now. Equity. Okay, well, it got one of them done. What happened here, dude? Oh, it was optimizing. It got broken on the optimizer. See, exposure time is 98%. It's too much. It's too much, in my opinion, but Sharp ratio is 0. Sortino's unreal. Amount 66 trades, which is nice. Profit factor 48. The return is 21%, 21,000%. Buy and hold is 1255. Okay. So that's good. That's really good. But where are these trades at? Right here, right here. Big lick on the short. 700 just got taken off on somebody's short here on ETH and BTC. Oh man. These boys are gambling again. Look at that. They shorted here. Oh my goodness. They shorted right around here and they got wrecked. That's sad. Sad they're out here gambling on a Tuesday morning. Oh, the market's about to open up. So let's go ahead and get this air in here because I'm curious, since this strategy did so well. It's very biased. This is a very biased strategy though, because it's like survivorship bias, right? I picked whiff and whiff has been going crazy. So to have a 20,000% return, it's nice, but you just remember that. Like, I'm trying to be authentic here with you. I'm not just like showing you like good stuff. Like, I am showing this is good, but I gotta let you know that like don't get too excited about the return, right? Because I picked a symbol that has been going crazy. So you can see the buy and hold here. Let's go check it out. The buy and hold here is 1200%. So that's a 10x buy and hold. So to have 21,000% return, like that's a lot, of course, but it's survivorship bias. Let's explain that, Luxy. Luxy, this is your time to shine. What is survivorship bias in the terms of algo trading? So survivorship bias, in the context of algorithmic trading, survivorship bias refers to the tendency of disproportionately focus on successful trading strategies or trading systems that have survived and become widely recognized, while neglecting or overlooking unsuccessful strategies or failed systems. So data selection. When testing trading strategies, it's essential to include historical data on assets or securities that no longer exist due to delisting, bankruptcy, or other reasons, excluding failed assets from historical data sets. So picking a symbol that is so great is tricky. So I just want to get something like a base strategy here so I can then build it into a bot. But I think the backtest is the first part that is important, because remember, how do I personally automate my trading? I start with research. We did a little bit of that, but I had an idea kind of coming into this. And then we're back testing to see if it's profitable. Is it profitable? I mean, it is. Yeah, it is. But like, I'd be curious on a different data set. So maybe we can try a different data set. Daily resistance, hourly close, breakout detected. Yo, Trent, dog. I think I figured it out, but maybe not. So I'm gonna make sure you got all this code. I can probably just DM to you later if you're having a problem with double data sets, but I think your problem is a little different. You're looking for the evolving time period, and I think so. I think we have different problems here, but that's all good. We'll figure it out together. I'll keep building, B. Hopefully it's helpful. So I got this error, and please fix the above error. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and try to get this going, dude. We got the first back test done, which is great. It's profitable, sweet, but is it profitable? We'll see. It's not really the ATR, but that's good enough, I guess. Oh, stock market just opened, so BTC is getting down bad here. A lot of liquidations happening. You can see them coming in here. Long liquidations. A couple big ones here. All right, so this code includes an additional check to ensure the stop loss greater is always greater than 0. Good job, buddy. Good job. Great job out there. Keep it going. Run it. Come on, bloody. Value error. Long orders require stop loss of 0.03. Limit. Okay, let's make this a little simpler on her because she's tripping. I'm going to give her one more try. But after that, I want to just make a hard stop loss, because then we can really just run it up. The video going crazy, dude. Holy smokes. Look at these gaps, B. All right, let's go ahead and see this back test. Okay, not quite. Give it one more try, but then I'm just gonna scrap this because I know it's like the ATR is fine. It's working great. Like I'm not gonna scrap it, but okay, you could see it's still. What I'm trying to say is this worked. The strategy worked here, and It is what it is. Data dot close, self dot data. ATR period. What did it do is the question. Daily data. Daily data. What is the data? Where's the data being passed in here? Self dot data. Okay. Thank you for your attention today. Throw the 777s in the chat. I just gave you a profitable strategy, but again, it's not that impressive because it's a symbol that's going straight up, dude. So don't get too impressed. I know you're impressed right now. I know you're like, oh, I'm gonna run this strategy, yada yada. Okay, okay, but don't get too excited now because I picked that symbol. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Let's try it on a different symbol. Let's prove that. Let's prove that first. Okay, this is whiff. So I'm going to say whiff here. Breakout. I'm going to say rename BO. BO. Whiff. Now let's just change it to another symbol and see how it changes the things. Copy. 528 here. Just want a concept that I can kind of build off of to build the strategy. Again, the backtest is just a indicator, right? So things change, markets change. So I want to be authentic and transparent here with you that like that strategy looked so good because it was a symbol that was so good. You feel me, B? 777 in the chat if you feel me. You understand that because I don't want anybody to go think that this is like some crazy good strategy because it's not. Okay, let's pick a random symbol here. Well, again, this is going to be biased because I want to find something that has been around for a while. Let's do like INJ. Okay, there's a little bias there. Of course, I picked it, but let's get the data here first. So data here, where can we get the data? Data here, okay. Let's say INJ. Let's get the INJ 1 day. Data first, okay. And then we're gonna get the 1 hour data here. Run it. Okay, we got both of them now. So now we're gonna go get the daily here, copy path. And then we're gonna go over to this. This is 2, but now we're gonna change it since we know the name. We still need to look through the rest of those tokies. INJ, okay. So I need to change out these data sources now. This is the daily here, so we just go here, daily, okay. And then the hourly of the INJ here is copy path here. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast for you. I can teach you everything in the bootcamp. There's a link below. Okay, let's go ahead here. And I show how to backtest all this stuff so much. Okay, this one is not as profitable, but it's still profitable. So we still have that error, but F that error. I don't even care about it. I don't even care about it. Where's the data at, though? There it is. So you can see this one has a return of 23%, while the buy and hold is 71%. So that's 2 different symbols that this strategy is profitable on. So 99% trade percentage is too much, in my opinion, hold time. But maybe there's an error in the strategy. I don't know. I don't think so because we can see the trades here. Open, close, open, close. But we haven't optimized it yet because our optimizer is having a hiccup now. So I want to go ahead and optimize this. But if you're not live, then you're going to miss that and you'll have to catch it some other time.